I think this might be a good one. I received the text at 6:30 a.m. while reading a Philip Dick novel, an Edward Galeano history, or a Barbara Jane Reyes poetry collection. Anything rather than focusing on my own writing. We never exchanged texts before I moved to San Francisco. We would meet at least a couple times a month in a coffee shop in Long Beach, the middle point between our residences. Whatever we had to say could wait. Whatever work we wanted to show each other could wait. Distances change dynamics. The text exchanges occur almost daily. It's not that there is more urgency now. It's that the middle has expanded to encompass the greater space between. To meet there has become easier, but requires greater deliberation. Christian's words are more deliberate and travel farther. Lightning strikes in many shapes and patterns. Perhaps it is like a snowflake. When Lozada turned from the novels of his early days as a writer to focus his attention on poetry, he drifted along in the river of words, ramming into banks, arriving at broken yet beautiful docks. He is now in full control of the rudder, weaving among the islets with precision and determining when to break the docks and when to break the boat. But the child was hers, a living bridge between two worlds. Let people talk. Langston Hughes, The Ways of White Folks. He's a color until he's not represents a journey of growth, a poet learning to negotiate with himself and the often harsh world around him. It's a coming to terms with Filipino identity, then with white identity, and finally navigating the broken, fragmented territory that those of singular presenting ethnicities lay at the feet of the mixed race. We focus so much on the fact that each snowflake is unique that sometimes we forget they are all snowflakes, and that when we look at the peak of the mountain in winter, we see snow. When it is genuine, when it is born of the need to speak, no one can stop the human voice. When denied a mouth, it speaks with the hands or the eyes or the pores or anything at all. Because every single one of us has something to say to the others, something that deserves to be celebrated or forgiven by others. Eduardo Galeano, The Book of Embraces. The middle way is not just a Buddhist approach. Lozada's poetry begins with himself, then extends outward, holding out a hand to humanity, showing compassion for the rest of us, when our compassion rather should be directed toward him, but for our gross misunderstanding of what it means to live in the middle. The lightning will pass before you realize it's there. A single snowflake is a thing of beauty. So too is the snow.